Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC. We are finishing up on the November build. So I have done 5 blades for November. First up was the skeletonized ADC RV2 gargoyle. I finished that one up a while ago, and it was sent out to their owner, and they are happy with it. That leaves 4 blades. Here are 3. So we have the Bloom Harpoon, the Cardinal, and the Petal. I want to take one last look at these before I start sending pictures off to their rightful owners. I got some photos of these guys, and we're going to be sending these out, hopefully, to them very soon, so they have them for the holidays. So that's pretty awesome. So let's go through them real quick. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Let's start with the Petal. So, I forgot. I finished this today, and as I'm filming this, today is 11/26/24, and I'm signing off on that one. All right, very good. So, we have the Petal, black sheath, black loop. That was what was requested, and you have AEB-L stainless steel, a hand satin finish. I can always forget the name of it. This is the Royal Pearl Kieranite. It's called Royal Pearl. So you got that blue and yellow cool Kieranite. It looks really good. Again, hand satin finish, got a nice edge on it. I put a matching bead, and they requested a black lanyard, so I put the black lanyard on it. So what an excellent little fixie. The Petal is a small blade, 4 5/8 overall, and the blade length is 2 1/8 overall. So that it's a really tiny blade. And let's see if I can show you guys how sharp I got it. But it is yeah, it is a laser. So awesome, got it nice and sharp, and so the Petal is looking really good. So that's one. Then we have the Bloom Harpoon. So the Bloom Harpoon, again, black sheath, black loop, but this one is again AEB-L, but this is acid etched and tumbled. So you got that nice tumbled finish with the acid etch on it. This is the Indigo Blue Damalux. So we got that Indigo Blue Damalux, nice layered laminate. I put the black G10 pins in it. The Petal got the yellow, which that ended up looking really good. I put a custom bead. This was a piece of inlace acrylic that I had laying around from a leftover build, but it matched perfectly with that, so I thought that looked really good. That Bloom Harpoon fits really nice in the hand, 3 fingers and your thumb right there on the harpoon, and it's an excellent blade. We'll show you guys the overall. We're looking at 5 5/8, 2 5/8 blade length, etc. So we got that one. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I need to show this all to you guys, but listen, I'm not playing around here. If I'm gonna make a knife, I need to make it at least somewhat sharp, so I do my best. But there you go. Bloom Harpoon, looking really good. All right, put that there. And last up is the Cardinal. And this Cardinal turned out really cool. They wanted this custom Kydex sheath. So Kydex is like the rabbit hole of handle materials. There are several different types of Kydex and several different patterns. This person wanted that blue kind of theme going on, so that is what they asked for. It's white on the inside, which is kind of interesting, and it turned out really well. I put extra holes up here because this person wanted it to be a neck knife carry, so I put the holes there so it can hang vertically comfortably. So got that set up really well. We ended up doing a hand satin finish because I could not blue the blade like he wanted. So we ended up just doing a nice hand satin finish, which ended up looking really good. That Voodoo Resin Ocean Moon handle material is really cool. That was fun to work with, and it glows in the dark, which is awesome. So I'm gonna try to get some good pictures of it glowing in the dark when I do the final video on this one, so you guys can see that. He wanted his initials to put on it, so we did his initials. Those are not my initials, even though they're exactly the same, and the matching bead to go with it. It's the same handle material, and it looks really, really good. 3 fingers on the cardinal. Oh, and a rounded spine. So I rounded that spine for him. And this is a little bit thinner material, but that's like a little thin slicer, and I hope he's really happy with it. So that leaves 1 blade. So I hope you guys are enjoying these, because I'm gonna do a photo shoot, or actually I already did the photo shoot. I'm gonna be posting photos on Instagram, doing a couple shorts here on YouTube of these guys like I always do, showing off my work. But that leaves 1 blade, and that is the last gargoyle. And I've already started to do some work. I built the scales, I cleaned up the scales, and we are ready to go. So the scales have been lined up. I got them looking really good. I cleaned them all up. Again, this is going to be a purple and gray Demilux. So this Demilux is the same as this. So you can see the layers, but this is going to be the gray and purple. So that purple will show through. So we're looking at getting these guys looking really, really good. We're gonna round everything off and cut it all up. So far, we are looking pretty good. I drilled the holes just to line everything up properly, so the blade is gonna be looking good. And we're gonna be using white pins and a lanyard hole for this one. So it's gonna get the white, and it's gonna be looking pretty awesome. Really excited about that. I'm trying to show you guys without being silly, but you can see kind of how that's going to look. Hopefully you have a little bit of vision, but I think the white, black, white G10 liners in there, along with everything else, this thing is really going to look pretty awesome. So I have a lot of work to do on this one, but it's the only one I have. So it's time to focus on this one last build and get it done. I wish there was smell-o-vision because that does not smell very good. That mammoth does not smell delicious whatsoever. All right, so we're getting there, guys. We are getting there. We got all of that looking pretty good. I'm gonna fix up all of that. We're gonna sand all that down, make that look beautiful. You can see I got the fronts roughly shaped, so now I gotta do the rest by hand. And I got them pretty much shaped up fairly well. Let's see here. Let's put it together just so you guys can get maybe a better idea of what this is gonna look like for those that don't have the vision. And let's see. Boom. Yeah, so look at that. So obviously there's still a lot of material here. I might thin this out just a little bit more, just because I want to make sure we got a nice tight fit. And then by hand, I need to ground all of this and get that nice and slick and smooth ready for glue up. But what do you guys think of that? That's gonna look pretty spectacular. You got that purple in there. I might thin that out just a little bit just to get rid of that, and we're gonna have that purple. By the time I get done, a lot of this purple is gonna be showing through. Oh no, I lost a pin. Why didn't you guys tell me? All right, so that's what it looks like. Let me I'm going to mark these up, thin these out just a little bit more, and then by hand smooth the fronts, and we are on our way. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Yes. Well, all right, let's look at that. So we got that all looking good up in here. I'm gonna throw this on the polishing wheel, see what that looks like. But I think we're looking good and ready for this to be glued up. Man, I'm so excited. I'm good. There's a lot of material here, so I'm really gonna round off these handles as much. So this layer, these layers are gonna like come up to here where the pin is. So hopefully you'll get that nice purple way up in here, and you'll be able to see all that layering. So that's the plan. So looking good. Let's go get prepped for glue up. Well, we are, stop hitting the camera, jeez. We are all glued up, and oh, look at that. It came off beautifully. Didn't have any issues like I've had in the past. Let's do this. Oh, look at that. Just came right off. All right. We are all glued up. Looking pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with that. Profile. It's going to look pretty awesome, and it's going to get thinner. Obviously, I need to remove, couple millimeters of material here, so there's still a ton of work to be done. You can see I have all that material I need to remove, so this handle profile is going to get thinner, and I'm going to try to round off this the best that I can to get that nice and comfortable and contoured in the hand. The gargoyle is a 4-finger. Your pinky gets right there, and it's super comfortable when it's all said and done. But here, so far, so good, guys. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the other, what's the saying? The other chip to fall or whatever. I'm sure you guys will brutal me in the comments on that one. But, yep, looking good. We need to take this to the grinder and do all that, but I think I am gonna do a live stream, and I'll probably do all of this during the live stream. So hopefully you've joined me during the live stream to see this take shape. Really looking forward to getting this one finished up. It's gonna be pretty darn impressive. Man, this stuff scared me, but looks like we are looking pretty good. Well, all right, guys. So just got done with the live stream. If you were on the live stream, then you know exactly what this looks like. But if you weren't, boy, did you miss it, because I got this whole thing done and unveiled it for everybody, etc. So are you guys ready? Well, I don't think you're ready. You ready? Oh, there you can see, boom, there it is. All right, so building anticipation. So we got the polished blade, we got the Dymilux with the gray and the purple, the mammoth molar. Don't mind if you see a little polishing compound, because it's still got to clean it up, still got to get some of the residue off. But ooh, check that out. I like how the purple blends in. The mammoth molar looks really, really stinking good. Blade nice and clean. Got it nice and polished. And I'm gonna do, now that's left is the Kydex sheath and putting an edge on it. And I'm gonna use this Kydex. So this is that raptor skin Kydex. So we're gonna use that to do the sheath for this. We're gonna do the taco style sheath that I normally would do. But we're gonna do that. So the next thing is I'm gonna get this blade cleaned up. There's still a little tape residue and some little bit of glue residue over here. And I'm gonna polish it up just a little bit more, just because I want it polished up. And then we're gonna tape this blade up, get a sheath going, because that would be the next step. And soon this one will be done. But really happy with the way that this turned out so far. Man, yeah, that looks pretty spectacular. So really happy with this. So looking forward to getting this one finished. All right, guys, so we got the sheath all pressed. Turned out nice. So I think you can see the direction I'm going with this. So now I need to just cut it out, shape it, and do everything. But let me go knock this out real fast, and I'll catch you on the other side. Whoo, looky. So, wow. Sheath done. I think it was only fitting that I put the leather belt loop on it. I think that is a nice added touch. Still gives plenty of space in there. It comes off. If it needs to be adjusted, it can be adjusted. It has all these little holes over here. If they want to switch this to vertical carry, they can switch it to vertical carry. However they want. If they want to put a UD clip on it or an ulti clip, they can put an ulti clip. But I think the leather works. Got my little thumb ramp on there. I think that is a nice added touch. And geez, I don't know, guys. This one, I'm really happy with that so far. I mean, based on my last experience with the molar, this is a much better experience. The material is so much easier, and yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of doing the high polish. I do my best, but man, I'm pretty happy with the way that this one came out. Again, gargoyle. You got the Damilux with that purple that matches really well with the purple mammoth molar. I did the little G10 inlays, the white pins, white liner. Overall, I think it came out really, really well. The only thing left on this is I got to put an edge. So time to go sharpen this, and we will button everything up for November. Man, what a way to end the month, right? Let me go sharpen this, and then we will be done. All right, well, here it is, the completed gargoyle. We got the sheath done, we got the edge put on it, got the handles all cleaned up. Man, this was a long one, but man, it looks pretty darn good. So I'm sure you guys want me to take it out, but we need to do the card. So hold on, let me get a pen. We need to do the card for this. So this is the gargoyle, and we're going to fill out this card here in a second, but let me show you guys the knife, because I know That's what you really want to see. You don't want to listen to me talk. All right. So there it is. Got the polish, got a nice sharp edge on it. This thing is stinking sharp. We got the Damilux, the purple Damilux, the Mammoth molar scales. Got the white liner, white G10 spacers, white G10 pins. A nice polish on the other side. Yeah, molar, it looks good, nice and polished, super comfortable in the hand. We got 4 fingers, your pinky right there on that little tail of the handle, whatever you want to call it. Nice, super slicey again, AEB-L, and looking good. So I need to fill out this card, but I just remembered, I don't remember the actual name of this Damilux. So I'm gonna have to figure that out real quick. Hold on. Okay, so this is what we got. Let's fill this out. The blade is the gargoyle. Steel is AEB-L. Overall length, let's take a look. Each one's going to be a little different, so I tried to roughly get this. I'm going to call that 6 3/4 of overall length. And blade length is 3 inches. The handle. Okay, so this is where we get fancy. Let's bring the knife back in so you guys can continue to drool over that. We don't need that here anymore. So we have the Purple Haze Damilux with the purple Mammoth molar. Let's see. I don't need to do that. And today, it's funny enough, is November 30th, 24. So we finished this right on the last day of November, which, wow, check that out. So all November blades are now done. I'm going to go get some photos of this one, send it over to the owner of this, which I know they're super excited about, and hopefully I'll get this sent out to them as quickly as possible. So I hope you guys really like this one. This was a ton of work. You guys know I was super terrified of working with that, but I think it came out really, really well. And I know now I can work with this. I just need to make sure that it's stabilized, because this was much better to work with than what I had worked with in the past. And I'm super happy with the outcome. Just the way that overall that everything matched up, it's pretty good. So high polish is not something I am very good at, but I did my best, and I hope that person is happy with the outcome. I did my best. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Again, really excited. November is done, and now all my attention goes to December, which is going to be the December thorns. They're all gonna be coming at you. So please subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. Again, the choice is always